Guys, it's Sunday the 29th of May, and as you can see I'm about to bring you an update on the new Coronation Street development. I feel like I'm filming just the same steelworks every week, and there's not a lot of visible change that's at least noticeable. Visible change. Oh, there is a few more steelworks at the far end, but it's like a lot of these developments, they seem to go through like a lull where development kind of, oh, alarm going off, that's nice on the video. Yeah, a lot of these videos seem to go through like a lull where actual developments and changes seem to slow down. I wonder where that alarm's coming from. Anyway, let's walk around this side and get some footage from the front. Sounds like a car alarm, doesn't it? It's loud. I'm sure the local residents will appreciate that on a Sunday morning. That's where the new bit of steelworks is, right at the very end there. I don't recall seeing that there last week. Can't even tell where it's coming from. It sounds like it's coming from that direction, like St John's Square direction. But anyway, let's take a look at this development from here. This is a great view. I mean, there isn't a lot of views of this site, but the views that we have are fantastic. I mean, looking at the whole thing from here, you don't really need many more views. I wish that alarm would stop. There we go. There's a lot more steelworks to go up because you can see there's piles and piles and piles of stuff there all ready to go up. So this building, well, obviously it's going to be built outwards because those steelworks are super duper narrow. So it's, and there's going to be a cinema there and everything, so it's, the build is going to fill pretty much the whole site. And we can see here these bits, if the camera will focus. So I'm guessing this is where the building will come up to. That looks like a boundary. But anyway, let's zoom out again. I'm going to have a headache by the time we get to work with all that noise. It's not a car alarm, that, is it? It's too loud to be a car alarm. I think it's from the actual winter gardens. That's a good view. And let's walk down Coronation Street, watching the site as we go and listening to the melodic tones of that ear-shatteringly loud alarm. See that van with the lights flashing? It's pretty loud. It's getting louder, isn't it? We're getting closer to it. The loudest alarm ever. Oh, that car's going past. That is one heck of a loud alarm. I'll just have one peek through this last gate, and then I'm going to turn the camera off for a bit, and hopefully that alarm will be off by the time I turn it back on again. So there you go. That's a view from the site on the opposite end. So I'm just going to put the camera off for a second because that alarm's hurting my ears, so I'm sure it's probably hurting your ears as well. Yeah, as you can see, I'm on St John's Square now. And you can still hear the alarm in the background. It was coming from the Bella Italia restaurant place. And I know this is a Coronation Street video, we're no longer on Coronation Street, but I have to just make it a little bit longer so I can post a video on YouTube. It has to be a minimum of 8 minutes. So we're going to have a quick look at the Brilliance arches on Burley Street. I remember them building these, and there was a lot of hype surrounding them. And this area here was supposed to be like a European, like, holiday area where people would just sit down and drink coffee in the daytime and chilled beers in the evening, and the arches would be shining lights down on the people in like delightful patterns and stuff. But I absolutely loathe these arches. I know some people like them, which is fine because everybody's opinion is different, and I don't know if it's the actual arches that I loathe. I just think that the structure is too big for this street. I think they're kind of big and ugly, and they take over the whole street, and they don't even look well maintained or clean. It's just big, ugly arches. And I know people do love them, but each to their own, you know. So yeah, I've said before, I'm not a fan of these at all. I actually remember this street when you could drive down it. I mean, I don't drive, but I do remember when it was a road and folks could drive down it. There's Barclays Bank there next to the NatWest. Barclays Bank was my very first bank where I made my first bank account many years ago. And the building has pretty much always been a bank, because if we zoom in here, it says, if I can get a clear zoom, it says Union Bank. So I would say that building has always been a bank. Got the Rose and Crown there, and I've just stood in something sticky. And on there is the Blackpool Council buildings. And that, everybody, is it for this video. I'll end with that nice shot of Brilliance on Burley Street. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like it, maybe leave a comment, maybe even subscribe to me, and I'll see you all very soon in the next one. Goodbye.